What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about IOTA. They just keep making moves. They're looking really good in terms of how many people, European unions getting involved. Before I get into that, as always, I'll update the spreadsheet. These are the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel that I thought would absolutely smash it in this cycle. If you invested $100 to each one when I release the videos and you're still holding all that crypto, you'd be in profit for $79,900. This is not reflective of what I hold anymore. If you want to see what I hold, you can come check out Copy My Crypto. We had a stellar year in 2021 with long-term investments that ran wild. We had quick flips that were awesome and airdrops that were just fantastic. And if you want to be a part of that and get those gains, then you want to check it out. One thing that I keep saying, sooner or later we're going to hit a bear cycle this year, and that's an opportunity. That's really an opportunity. I found Phantom in the bear cycle at 0.5 cent. It's up to $3 right now. That's a 600x. Now, during a bear cycle, coins correct 80 to 95%. There's opportunities to get top tier projects at real bargain basement prices. I've got a list of cryptos that I think are 5 to 10 year projects that will grow and strengthen, and I'll be watching how they develop on board, how much they retrace. If I think they can run up to 40, 50, 100x, I'm going to be telling the Copy My Crypto members. So when that bear cycle kicks in, there's going to be an opportunity. If you want to be a part of that, check it out. Links in the description. All right, IOTA. So IOTA priced at $1.17. Big news is effectively they were chosen by the European Union to develop blockchain solutions. They were selected as one of the projects that will take part in the European Union blockchain pre-commercial procurement. So they're competing with 4 projects in the second round for this EU program for a chance at improving the European blockchain services infrastructure. Announced by the IOTA Foundation, the network has reached stage 2 out of 3 after it was selected from around 35 applicants. The second phase will last around 6 months per the announcement and will have a special focus on research, development and lab testing. Now, IOTA has obviously been going from strength to strength recently with beta phase of smart contracts. So the IOTA Foundation will receive support from the European Commission in order to investigate and develop innovations in the context of testing how future evolutions of the European blockchain infrastructure could evolve. Oh God, I don't know what just clicked there. Could evolve towards a more scalable, energy efficient, secure, and interoperable architecture. Now, IOTA Foundation, like I said, they're on their next steps with regards to beta phase of smart contracts. IOTA is certainly scalable, looking to be the de facto platform for the Internet of Things, devices. The IOTA will dedicate resources to develop solutions and use cases on scalability, implementation of sharding on the EBSI infrastructure as well. The IOTA Foundation is going to attempt to develop its sharding with a root network approach. In other words, a main network will be connected to a series of leaf or branch smaller networks. In addition, the organization will work on its consensus and governance mechanism, its interoperability, and potential to implement identity solutions. So the concept really is that they want to sort of implement somewhat of a polka dot infrastructure with your sort of parallel chains. They're going to have a main network connected a series or a leaf of branches of smaller networks. To some degree, there are parallels to how Polkadot are approaching things. Or to be fair, Horizon did something like that not that long ago. So they're going hard into interoperability. It was always something that like interoperability has been something I've been banging on about before Polkadot was even around. So IOTA now obviously these steps and these developments with regards to the EU, the blockchain infrastructure for the EU. It's fairly massive. That's not a small thing. The EU is an enormous, effectively organisation, not a series of countries, but an organisation. And though their blockchain infrastructure is going to help secure multiple countries, that's not a small thing. That's a massive, massive step. If IOTA end up being one of the blockchain that's going to, or the network that's going to help that, it's going to have a big impact on IOTA down the line. IOTA, I'm a fan of IOTA. They're making really good strides now. I'm really intrigued to see how the smart contracts are going to look when it's all done and dusted. They're looking at the evolution of smart cities now as well. That's something that is inevitable in our lifetime. It's not something I particularly want. I don't think that level of connectivity is necessary, but to each his own. But it's something that's inevitable. IOTA could be a very successful infrastructure for something like a smart city. In the same way Phantom could be. DAG networks effectively are ideal for that for the level of adoption that you'd be looking at for a smart city. They improve with use. Very very different to a lot of the blockchains that we see. In terms of what IOTA's partnerships are, they're massive. People like Volkswagen use them. And when you look at their next steps now, they've got, obviously, because their smart contracts are going to be up and running soon, they've got an ecosystem development fund. We're going to start seeing projects launching on IOTA. This is one to watch out for. I've said this about projects in the past as well. Is one thing you want to watch out for. The first few projects that launch on a smart contract platform can be very successful, certainly in the short term. But you look at the first couple of projects that launched on Phantom did very well. First couple of projects that launched on Icon, like NFT ones, did very, very well. First DeFi platforms, effectively, that launched on Ethereum did very, very well. And again, first DEXs that we started seeing launch on Binance Smart Chain, on Ethereum, on Solana, all did well. All have done well, all continue to do well. So keeping an eye on the first projects that launch on IOTA is worthwhile, because they're going to run in price. They're going to appreciate in price, that's for sure. Along with IOTA now has a real shot again of a sort of $5 level coin. Now, it could feasibly do more, could run up more, but I'll stick to $5, because $5 would still put it at a massive market cap. You'd be looking at $13 billion, right? $13.5 billion. Which is big, right? Very big. But with news like, potentially being one of, or the project that ends up being the European blockchain services infrastructure, that is huge. That is not something to just, ignore. That has a huge potential impact upon IOTA. Their partnerships are strong. With high-profile partnerships like Volkswagen and helping the city of Taipei to pursue smart projects. It wants to be the de facto platform for Internet of Things devices. There's still huge runs in this coin. As long as this bull cycle gets back into gear, this has got a hell of a shot of a price appreciation. I'm not sure about top 5, but it's damn sure got the potential to run up to $5. That's like a 4x from where it is. That's achievable. That is certainly achievable. Um, it's definitely one to have on your radar, because if it, they've got over the next 6 months, you're going to see the evolution of them with the European blockchain. If they can continue to move on to that next stage, that's a real endorsement for them. And that's an institution, that's them, a continent-based institution getting in. Uh, anyway, that's it from me. If you're new to crypto, come check out Copy My Crypto. Even if you've been here a while, come check it out. If you're not happy with the improvement in your portfolio, come check out what ours has been doing. It's been appreciating so well over 2021. We had huge wins. We're going to continue to have huge wins, even bigger wins in 2022, as this sort of market kicks into high gear sooner or later. So if you want to be a part of that, click the link in the description and check it out. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Bye bye.